Mino. I am so excited for this game. Hang on, sorry, my voice dying. I am so excited for this game. I shot my shot on Twitter, and that was fucking god-awful trolley noise. And the devs gave me a code to the beta, and hopefully a final code when it comes out. A 3-star junk to start the stream. Oh my goodness. Today's been kind of a big anxiety day. Ooh, okay. Let me fix I so wish I could get the heart rate monitor working, but for some reason my device doesn't show up in any of the programs. I tried doing it for fucking ever and it just did not work. Okay. Alright, let's start. A powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You've been selected to be its keeper. Chat, do you think I'll be better at this than being a food person, making my fucking burgers and ice cream and shit? I hate this. I accidentally... Oh my god, I made a typo in my tweet. And it got retweeted. That's so embarrassing. Oh no. Courier. Well, here's the last box that's definitely everything. These supplies should last you for a while. Take supplies. I'll be back in 2 days with a new shipment. Hopefully you'll still be around. What am I supposed to do? Remind me, what's your name? Just call me Courier. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound well around here. ... And I never came up with a shorter one for myself. What am I supposed to do? Keep an eye on the lighthouse. That's it. How? Beats me. My job's simple. To bring you supplies. I wish there was an edit button for tweets so bad. I'm so tired all the time that I don't double check what I type. And then I regret it when I realize that, like, I absentmindedly added, like, an extra, like, apostrophe or spelled something wrong or whatever. But oh well, it happens. I'm just a little silly sometimes. You just unpack everything and eat up, so you don't starve at night during your shifts. Alright, I'll go check out the lighthouse. Wait a second. What about the money? Port gave me your payment for 2 days ahead. Here, take it. Take the money. See you in a couple of days. Nobody's lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one. Always served us well. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever. In lighthouses and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail and you've got work to do. Close the door. We just slammed that shit in his face. Someone is calling me on the radio. Ooh, we have a sprint. Okay. Radio. Static noise. Accept the call. Blackfort Harbor. It's a long demo. I heard some people took 3 hours with it. Blackfort Harbor. Is anyone there? What's taking so long? Hear you loud and clear. Finally. What took you so long? The shift's about to start. Chief. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here and you can call me Chief. I don't care who you were at the port before all this. Now you're demoted to a button pusher at the lighthouse, and for some reason the port decided to waste a fortune on you. So we're worth a fortune, but we're a lowly button pusher. They even dragged some reporters in here. I'll send you the clipping. Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the head of the port announced an emergency reactivation of the Outsmith Lighthouse. The station, which for many years had been operated in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. This will help preserving seafaring in the harbor during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. Good article. Uh-huh. If you work well, maybe they'll write one about you someday. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and activate the lighthouse. What do I need to do? Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shift starts. Pull the lever and I'll explain everything. You don't seem too cheerful. I'll have to sit here all night checking if you mess anything up. It was all so simple before, with automatics running the navigation. But no, now I've got to sit here all night praying nothing goes wrong. I'll get to work. Now hurry up, work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the lighthouse. The switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase. End transmission. Alright, so we want to go to the spiral staircase. Oh, that's outside. Hang on. Not what we want. We're learning where everything is. That's the bedroom. It's locked. I'm putting my hat on. No one's behind this door. Okay, so it must be through this door? Yeah. Turn on the lighthouse. The art is really cool. This art style is so neat. Someone is calling me on the radio. Static noise. Respond to hailing. This is Chief. So, not scared being all alone at the lighthouse? So far, so good. We'll see how good you'll feel when the locals start showing up. Oh, I don't like that. Remember, no visitors on the lighthouse. It is port property. Now, let me explain the technical part of your job. I'm listening. The guys at the port control prep some special forms with a map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of orcish tech until automated navigation starts working again. Make a route on this map from the lighthouse to Blackfoot Port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for arriving ships. Check the documents. So from here to here. Oh, you gotta go a little farther and then like that. Is that fine? We'll see if that's good enough. Static interference. Alright, let's take a look. Seems fine. Maybe there's hope for you yet. We did it, chat. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Tonight's job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock your pay heavily for it. Any other questions? Why can't ships contact the port directly? Do I look like a professor to you? You want to lecture on radio waves and electrodynamics? I don't know. I'm not an expert. The Aurora messed with almost all comms past 30 kilometers. The lighthouse is perfectly positioned right between the sea and the port. So just sit tight and do your job, since you signed up for it. Can't the ships navigate on their own? I like dialogue. We're just pressing all the dialogue. Would you even be necessary if they could? Think before you ask. The port's deep in the bay, with islands and cliffs between it and the open sea. The currents are tricky and not every captain knows them. At night, it's impossible to see anything. So stop whining and help the ships get into port. What if the port they need isn't on the map? Then send them to Blackfort. We'll figure out what to do with them from there. Understood. I'll get to work. Well, good luck then. Over and out. Oh, someone's knocking on the door. Hello? Anybody there? Who dis? Young man. Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, captain of the Sturgeon. You've probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on this island. Nice to meet you. And of course, it's real important to know the man who will be guiding you into port. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper. So bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after that. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from the notes and solve the mystery. So I'm the second keeper? Exactly. Imagine that, huh? When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut this place down right away. Only reopened it when they started automating things, but by then, there weren't any keepers, just workers. Where'd you get the journal? It's been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and their stories. Hey, me too. Our shelves are buckling under the weight of all her books. When my father saw they'd staffed the lighthouse again, he dug up the journal. Have a good lurk. Enjoy Marvel Rivals. I hope you win lots and lots. And I volunteered to bring it to you. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn, and as usual, can't get any shut-eye. Maybe it's the Aurora, or just nerves. Heard from some sailors that a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. I have this tradition sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. It helps me connect with the sea. I've done that since I was a kid. Fills me with energy. Mind if I come in there? I promise I won't touch a thing. Not allowed. Please, I swear, I won't touch anything. Just a quick look at the sea and I'll be off. It's really important to me. Without this, the sea may not welcome me. Get lost. You'll regret this. My father's the village elder, you know. I doubt you'll get along with him. Good night. The one rule they told us is not to let anybody in here. I will not be trolled on the very first person. Search for vessel. Noise. No response. Okay. Keeper's memo. Keep an eye on the lighthouse. If the rotation mechanism jams, restart it. If the radio isn't working, check the antenna. Make sure all the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing drink or snack. Falling asleep on duty is the gravest sin of a lighthouse keeper. I just want to see what everything looks like. Okay. Let's double check that that wasn't alerting me that there was a vessel. Signal received. Good evening. Do you read us? What's the situation on board? The ship. It doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment, loose the next. It's odd. How's the weather on the route? The sea's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Check the documents. Okay, so port of departure is Outsmith, so here. Port of arrival is Old Harbor. Wait, how do I do this? This? The boat is here. It wants to go Old Harbor. So, like, they got really sidetracked. They're so far away. Static interference. Instructions received, heading to port. Thanks for the help. Make sure there's nobody else there. Okay. Let's see where the lights are on in here. Oh, there's another boat. Let's just double check that all the lights are on. That's a locked door. Check. $400. Oh, something was flickering. Nah, fuck you. I got a boat to worry about. Lighthouse, you copy. This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the island, we came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and left them adrift on the small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? What exactly should I have been listening for? Maybe someone used the ship's call signs, but didn't know where to sail? I don't know. Radar's comms, nothing's working with that aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up eventually. The question is how much damage will be done, and how many people will be hurt before it's over. Alright, we'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Doesn't seem like... According to the latest reports, over 150 people have been affected by severe magnetic field disturbances. We recommend avoiding physical exercise and staying indoors. If you experience dizziness, nausea, or sudden chest pain, and try to reach the nearest medical facility. Okay. Check the window. I'm like trying all the buttons, see what they do. Okay, we looked at all this. The instructions so far are pretty simple. We just gotta make sure everything is working. Alright. So far, this game is really cool. I don't know if it's gonna alert me when I need to eat. I don't want to like waste stuff otherwise. So we know we can... Can we read that journal? No. He said there was 3 of them for like lore. Let's just keep checking for random frequencies. Hey Fitch, you copy? Guess what? My old radio still works. Must have been sitting in the safe when that EMP hit. It shielded it. Fried all my electronics. Now I'm just tuning into the radio. Man, it's pure chaos in the city right now, Fitch. You hear me? Is this even the right frequency? Series of long and short sounds. 3 dots. Just in case this is relevant later. I don't know Morse code. Dot, dash, 1, 2, 3, dash, and then dot. I'm writing this shit all down on my board. Oh no, there's more. Dash, 2 dots. Dot, dash, dot. Dot, dash. Dash, dot, dash. Dot. Okay. I hear spooky noises. The ambient noises are really good. That shit's very, like, freaky. Like, there's just this sense of, like, something's gonna fucking go wrong. Let's check there's no ship, but I didn't hear one. Oh, signal received. Good evening. Everything all right? Quiet, except for odd noises in the hold. Maybe rats. What's visibility like? The sea's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Check the documents. Alright, so, designation wheeled cargo transport. Port of departure, Templeton Bay. Port of arrival, Marshport. So they're trying to go to Marshport. Lighthouse, we've heard you entering the harbor. Locals are spooked. Can't get a good night's sleep. But otherwise, everything's fine on the island. Stay on the island for now. We can handle the marauders ourselves. Though there is a lot of them these nights. Caught 2 today. I look at them, and it's all familiar faces. Never had trouble with these guys before. And now they've lost their minds. Trying to rob a store. Signal received. Vessel, your signal's weak. Please repeat. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry, I think I've managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Teasy of the transport ship Pluto, requesting the routing to port. How did you find yourselves in the harbor of Blackfort? All satellite navigation systems have malfunctioned. The Aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate by the stars. Seems we've gone far off course somewhere. Any issues on the ship? Oh, forgive me. The entire ship has been one big problem ever since the Aurora began. During the Aurora, all the boxes started glowing and shimmering with every color of the rainbow. That sounds pretty. At one point, they even started singing, like a choir. It was terrifying. Just like me. I really want to unload this cargo at the port. What exactly were you carrying? Microelectronics, phones, tablets, smart devices fully loaded. I'm not sure any of it works now, but the suppliers and insurers will deal with that. I've done my part. Now the whole crew just wants to get to shore. Check the documents. Okay. So. They're trying to get to New Orleans. Not even on here? What the heck? Outsmith move. Hang on, that's not what I meant to do. Trash. They said something about like bring them to Black or whatever, right? Let's just do that. They can go to Blackfort. Right. Go on. Static interference. Receive the form. Thank you. Proceeding to the port. Did I just hear a knock on the door? No one's behind the door. I heard a boat. Search for vessel. Signal received. Lighthouse respond. Ready to follow directions? Provide a heading. Is it calm on your end? All good here. How's your shift? Nothing out of the ordinary. All good. Check the documents. Alright, so they departed from Boston. They want to go to Blackfort. Alright, so let's send them to Blackfort. Hi, Eddie. How are you? Copy that. Proceeding along your course. Okay, no boat waiting. Someone is calling me on the radio. Rotation mechanism is stuck. So is the sample good? Are you kidding? We need to respond to hailing. There's an issue with your rotation mechanism. Go up the tower and restart it, or not all ships will see the light. Alright, let's go. This is our first problem of the night. Okay, we're good now. Let's go tell the boss. How do you get a coffee cup? Oh, I don't like that. Is everything all right? Keeper. The lamp is sacred, Keeper. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours for now. Are you broadcasting from a vessel? That's fucking scary. I'm close, Keeper. I'm watching you. Leave this work frequency. You don't understand. I'm not going anywhere as long as you're here. Turn off the radio. Get into bed and in the morning run. Run from this lighthouse or as far as you can. Or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Static. Seems someone's knocking at the front door. What is this? I don't like this. Old fisherman. Well, well, who do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. Ah, look at you, all fancy. Something ain't right about that that lighthouse. Though, Wiki, darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light don't go out. And try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down, and fish has got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. Oh, chat, do we trust this? I did. After the call we just got, I'm like, nah, I don't want your fucking fish. I have food. What do you guys think? Is he trying to trick us? Is he trying to make us fall asleep so he can fucking murder us? What do you guys think? Oh my god. I'm so... I don't like this. Trust everyone. Oh my god, chat, you're gonna get me killed. Go on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something else. Take care now. Close the door. Oh, the lighthouse light is out. It needs to be restored. This is what happens when we take food. Chat, this is your fault. This effect is really, really difficult. Why am I in the woods now? Someone is calling me on the radio. What is happening? Are we dying? Did we die? Respond to hailing. Lighthouse, do you read? This is Chief. So are you scared all alone at the lighthouse? I got a strange call. Someone told me to run from the lighthouse. With this aurora, a lot of crazies are crawling out. No need to chat with every one of them. If someone's abusing the work frequency, ignore it. I'm more interested in someone else, though. Something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone into the lighthouse? I didn't let anyone in. Good. Good. Remember, the lighthouse isn't your property, and it sure as hell ain't your home. The lighthouse belongs to Port Blackfort, and you're working there for a hefty paycheck, by the way. Gotta say, your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why they even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up some pretty lass along the way. What an asshole. Meanwhile, you've got a moldy mattress waiting for you. Good luck. See you tomorrow. It's almost time for us to sleep. Where's the light in this room? Today I set foot upon the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crash against the rocks, whispering their stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family estate. As soon as I arrived, I wrote a letter to Mary and the kids, explaining the best way for them to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea. But once she sees the view from here, it's hard to take the love of the ocean spray out of an old captain. Okay, $400. Light switch is here. Put our hat on. This fish, we didn't even eat the fish, chat. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? That lighthouse treating you right? It's alright. That's the spirit. Listen here, I'm what folks call a fisherman. Wow, I didn't know you were a fisherman from giving me fish. My trade's catching fish and selling them to the hungry ones. Since you're new around these parts, Wiki, I'll give you a discount. What else do you sell apart from fish? I never really thought about it. I'm not a storekeeper. For all that stuff, you go to the old man. I only got fish, Wiki. What's with the prices? Ah, inflation. Everything's going up in the village. And in the city, don't even get me started. That's it. I'm all done. Alright then, Wiki. Take care now. I'll go catch some more fish. Alright, so we bought some fish. Someone's calling me on the radio. Accept call. Interference. Port, I can't hear you. Sorry, got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust has the entire port on edge. No one has seen anything like it in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. Here, read the paper. Ember, a new drug hits Blackfort. Last night, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of drug traffickers who used stolen vessels. The real shock, however, came with the discovery of Ember, a new drug now infecting the streets of Blackfort. What exactly we're dealing with remains to be seen. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard post on Deep Creek Island has been reinforced. Everyone's a hero. That's right. We've got a solid team, except for you, of course. But don't worry, we'll make something of you yet. But hey, the pay's good, right? The courier will bring fresh supplies tomorrow. Any questions? There are locked rooms in the lighthouse. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. We can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. Okay, so why did the, random people that you don't want in here have the key to one of the rooms? Hello? Did you figure out what the stranger was? In my world, that was just your imagination running wild. The tech guy says the channel's open. Anyone could jump in. Probably some radio enthusiast messing with us for fun. Enough chat, I need to work. Now that's the spirit. Get to it. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. End transmission. Call frequency 144.5. Come in, Lighthouse. Hello, family. Sorry, I put the little one to bed early today. She seemed extra tired. I love how we greet our family. We're just like, hello, family. Not, hello, my wife and my child, who also have names. How are you? I'm doing fine. We only had one spooky encounter, so I think our medical's okay. I don't know if you've heard, but they've declared a curfew. It's not too bad, though. The little one goes to bed early anyway. What worries me more are the looters breaking into stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other through tough times? Should I come back? No, don't worry about it. Your job is important. Something happened on the highway and they've shut it down. Now they're bringing supplies by ship. If that stops too, the city's done. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today. I'm going to get some rest. Good luck, honey. Kisses. Kiss the little one for me. Of course. Good night. That was cute. Oh, now we have our picture of our family there. That's adorable. Okay. So this would be day 2. I don't know if like there's like a way of knowing. Someone's calling me on the radio when we start to get like hungry. Respond to hailing. Come in. This is Chief speaking. I've got news from the Coast Guard. They suspect that drugs might have been smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. They'll handle the rest. Check the form and look at the ship's purpose. Okay, so all cargo ships have to go to Coast Guard station. I want this like in front of me. I'm writing it on my board. Okay. What about large cargo ships with containers? If they said all cargo ships, it means all. Why do you have this urge to dig into instructions? What if I send them something that isn't a cargo ship? As usual, I'll be checking on you and reviewing complaints. And handing out fines. Seems clear enough. Alright then, get to work, get to work. And remember, no one is allowed in the lighthouse. Over and out. So, if the fishing guy asks us to come in, we can't say yes. Even though chat seems to like the fishing guy. This is 35 heading out from Hope Street. 2 officers down, I repeat, 2 officers down. One's concussed, the other's got broken ribs. We're taking them to the ER. That's spooky. Both were unconscious. Notify the sheriff. They were attacked near 35 Hope Street. He did give us free fish, and I bought fish off him. Lighthouse, we can barely see the shore. This is freight transport. Is it calm on your end? Everything's fine. How's the weather on the route? The sea's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Check the documents. Okay, so it's a freight transport, it's not a cargo. I'm assuming it will say, oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. No. Antenna disconnected? How do we fix that? Probably outside? Got it. Okay, now let's fix this. Check the documents. So they want to go to Sandport. Sandport's not on here, so we're gonna bring them to Black. Of course, entering port. Wait, I did it wrong? What the fuck did I do wrong? Come in, Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in. You somehow supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the islands. Turns out, it was worth it. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm sure if everyone does their job right, we'll get through this whole Aurora situation. We need to figure out who's covering for these smugglers at the port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to Deep Creek. But I guess you have the instructions already. Now, can you navigate me to the Coast Guard? This is Bay Patrol, so this one definitely. I think the other one was probably a freight, probably means cargo. Did you get anything out of those pirates? Not yet. They're just dumb runners. Got the shipment without ever meeting the supplier. Stole a ship to stay under the radar. They were supposed to unload without seeing the next link in the chain, too. We need someone higher up in this operation. What kind of drug is this? It's called Ember. Nasty stuff. Let me tell you, it shuts down almost the whole nervous system. It gives you inhuman strength and a sense of euphoria and invincibility. Under Ember, you lose all control, and your aggression spikes. Extremely dangerous substance. Why should I send cargo ships specifically to you? That feeling. After interrogating those pirates, we learned the smugglers use cargo ships in their routes. We're not customs. We can't check every ship out there, so we're narrowing the focus. But I'd recommend you keep an eye on all of them. You never know where something shady might pop up. Okay, we're learning. So they want to go, the Coast Guard needs to go where they're like checking the boats. Cool. Go. Copy that. Thanks. Heading into port now. We'll be in touch. What is this noise I'm hearing? Oh, it's the fucking door's open. No one's behind the door. What the heck? What the heck? No. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright. Respond to Haley. Fuck you. You're still here. Let's see what you're made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. That's a spooky eye. Can you save them, Keeper? Is that another knock on the door? What the? The lighthouse light is out. It needs to be restored. This game is actually kind of spooky. It's very atmospheric. Lights on in here. Ho ho, good evening, Keeper. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick, I feared my lantern would go out. I'm the Elder Outsmith. Sorry to trouble you, but have you heard any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. I just saw his ghost in the dark. What do you say? A ghost? Oh, that's no good. No good at all. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. I need to check on something. I'll be off. Wait, I have a few questions. Not now, Keeper. Not now. Time's running out. I best be on my way. Good luck to you. Are we good? Okay. Alright, we got it. Oh. I lost them. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, like, keep eating. Radio station disconnected. Check the antenna. Lighthouse, come in. This is Captain Blue. Is it calm on your end? The ship. It doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment. Lose the next. It's odd. Anything interesting out at sea? The water's calm, but the fish are jumping too often. Like something's scaring them. Fishing vessel. Okay, so this one doesn't have to go to the police. It can just go straight to Blackport. Lighthouse, we've heard you entering the harbor. I'm gonna go see. Is it because this light's not on? Oh, okay. That makes things better. Lighthouse, we're glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to Harbor's Peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for comfort, Leaf. Okay, cruise liner. So that's just like bringing people. So that can go to Blackfort. Thank you, my friend, with all my heart. So glad you're here to play your part. During a night patrol, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of pirates who had seized a cargo vessel. One fatality reported. The crew was found by the Coast Guard on Rockfall Island. Today, a meeting was held with the Blackfort administration, port authorities, and the sheriff. Concerns were raised about the new drug emerging in the city. Lighthouse, respond. We're drifting badly, need guidance. Everything all right? Seems fine. Though the wind sounds like it's whispering. How's your shift? The sea's acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Okay, this is cargo. This has to go. The door open again. Instructions received, heading to port. Thanks for the help. No one's behind the door. Okay, lights are on. Lighthouse, come in. This is Misty from Blackfort University. Yesterday, Jackie the fisherman from the Sturgeon sent sail from Outsmith. Have you received any signals from him? I asked him to check out a strange island spotted by other fishermen. I haven't heard from him. I'm worried about him. He was supposed to arrive during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest, and what they say on the news is complete nonsense. What's this island you're talking about? No idea. There's nothing like it on the maps for that area. Or they used to hide it well, and now, when they've run out of resources, they can't keep up the cover anymore. I don't know, but I'd really like to find out what they were hiding. How does the aurora affect people? Badly, of course. It disrupts the magnetic field as it's a flood of charged particles. And our brain is a complex bioelectrical system. When magnetic anomalies happen, we feel it. Maybe those folks wearing tinfoil hats were right after all, huh? Maybe that kind of isolation actually helps. You and Jackie close? Yes. We're seeing each other, or at least trying to, when he docks in Blackfort. But it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. Sounds like you need to get some sleep. I need sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting, but I managed to get through to the administration. At first, they tried to shut me out as usual, but the dean stepped in, and now we're getting the green light for setting up a research station. You should have seen the sheriff's eyes. I'll expose all of them. Happy to help. I hope together we can figure out what or who we actually need to protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Ugh, thanks for listening to me. I hope Jackie's alright. Over and out. Oh, visitor? I'm paranoid, so we're gonna eat again. Let's try the coffee. Oh god. Creepy. What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. There's someone in them. Someone's looking through them. Someone else. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? I'm the lighthouse keeper. What's your name? Young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept talking and talking. Sorry to bother you, keeper. We got lost during our evening walk. The boy can't sleep. We'll be going now. Good night. Okay, so we really did just need energy. All the shit that we ate wasn't enough. The coffee fixed it. Short rhythmic clicks. 6, 22, 15, 5, 7. A raven on the roof, a raven on the roof. I love coffee. I'm such a coffee addict. Come in, Fitch, come in. You saw what happened on Hope Street today? 3 guys were walking down the street after curfew, like zombies, barely moving their legs. 2 officers tried to stop them and they just tossed them aside like nothing. Must be those Ember junkies. What kind of hellish curse is this? Is the door open again? That shit's getting to me. Especially it's the one time that we like looked there, it was like slamming. Check to make sure everything's good. Lighthouse, respond. This is Horizon. Please provide a heading. Is it calm on your end? Ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment, loose the next. It's odd. How's the weather on the route? The sea is quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. It's like there's a haze. They need to go to Blackfort. They're just a fishing boat, so they can go there. Of course, entering port. All right. Good thing we get more food tomorrow, because it feels like this day you pretty much used all our food. I don't know if I'm doing it right though. I'm actually hearing footsteps and I don't like it. Chat, did you hear the footsteps? Am I going crazy? Come in, yacht. Luxurious speaking. Guide me to... There it is, the ship bringing Ember to the city. Crates of glowing joy clouding minds. Send it to me, Keeper. Protect the city from this plague. Destroy that yacht and everything inside of it. Why should I believe you? I'm giving you a chance, Keeper. A chance to take your fate and the fate of your own loved ones into your own hands. Go on, save them from that new drug. Destroy that ship. It's just a regular yacht. A regular yacht with a cargo hold full of glowing poison. A regular yacht with a captain hoping you won't notice. A regular yacht docking at a major city in the dead of night during curfew. How do you know all this? I see everything. Leave this frequency. Give me that yacht or Ember will flood the streets. You've been warned. Lighthouse? Lighthouse? You cut out. Please guide me to Blackfort. Are you transporting drugs? What? Of course not. I was just out at sea and now decided to head back to port. Nothing unusual. What are you doing at sea in the middle of the night? Doesn't the curfew apply only on land? I'll dock at Blackfort and get some sleep. I just really need to get there quickly. The sea's rough. Why the rush? Look, you do your job and I do mine. If you're hinting at wanting something in return, I think I can arrange that. Just guide me to the city. All right, chat, what do you think we do? I'm thinking we send it to the police. I don't know if it'll work like that, but like, obviously sending it to the creature, that guy's an asshole. I don't trust him. But like, it did say something like it's not always obvious. So I'm thinking we send it here. And we'll find out if it works like that. What do you guys think? Oh, hope these coordinates are right. Thanks. Do you think just following the rules will change anything? You're unworthy of this lighthouse, and the unworthy should rot in the gutter, like dead dogs. The lighthouse light is out. It needs to be. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lighthouse, come in. This is the Sea Catcher. We've got some kind of monstrous thing on board. Take a look at this. Hauled it out near the strange island not far from the harbor. Guide us to the port and we'll hand it over to the scientists. Seen the sturgeon? You mean Jackie. Haven't seen him, but we didn't get too close to the island either. Maybe he was docked over there. Is it alive? Nah, that thing's dead. It's just floating out there. We were passing a ways off from the island, saw it bobbing around, so we picked it up. That seems like the worst thing you could do in that situation. I would have just left that shit alone. But I feel... This feels like bait, too. They bring some dead creature to Blackfoot and everybody dies. Receiving your form. Alright, heading to the harbor. We'll get this beast to the city. Okay. Oh god, finally the shift is over. I don't like all these stories about the islands. Damn Aurora's messing everything up. I think it's only gonna get worse. How could it get any worse? Electronics don't work, satellites are falling from the sky. Now it seems like people are starting to lose their minds. Ugh. To hell with all this. I'm going to bed. Alright, we need to sleep. I think the eyeball just is like when it gets dire. Today I received a letter from Mary. Her ship should be here in 2 weeks. I've started settling into the lighthouse. The villagers are helping, some even gifting things they no longer need. Life on such a remote island is harsh and dangerous. The village elder says winter is the worst. There's barely any food left. But with my experience in trade and the wealth my late father left behind, I believe we can turn this place into a piece of paradise. We should be getting a food delivery today. Good evening, Keeper. Here, fresh supplies from the port for you. Hope everything's been alright. A lot of strange things going on in our harbor these days. I'd best be heading back before the sun sets. But first, got a couple more things to deliver from the port. Payment? Of course, here's your pay from the port. It's all there. But I do have something else for you. Key to the generator room? Yep, the port control sent it along. Here you go. It'll unlock the generator room. Alright, that's sorted. Anything else? Maybe you'd like to buy something or ask about something? What's new in the city? It's all mighty suspicious, Keeper. There's less Ember around for sure. But folks are on the edge. Food's scarce. Bunch of pharmacies shut down. Looters roam at night. Gotta board up the doors real tight. And now there's talk of some monsters showing up. What if folks in the city start turning into mutants too? Oh god. Did we cause that? You got family? Oh, nah. You know, I've lived alone all my life. Moved here back when I was still a student. And well, just kind of stuck around. Never really found my place anywhere. Now it's just me, my little boat, and a shack by the shore in the city. Tell me what you're selling. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we could get a desk lamp at some point. How much money do we have? We have enough for some stuff. Improves focus. Coffee pot. Oh my god, we could have a coffee pot next time if we save our money. Oh, we should buy some coffee. I think the coffee's really good. And let's save our money and then we buy a coffee maker. So we have 4 coffees this time. Except Paul. Well, feeling proud of yourself? You brought that captain and his sea monster straight into the city. Now all the reporters are running wild. What was I supposed to do? Keep him in the harbor till morning? I don't know. The sheriff said today that this fishman, well, they've started appearing not just at the sea. A couple of houses in the city have been sealed off due to some strange illness. We haven't told the public yet, of course. Fuck, we did cause this. Oh no. Is there some kind of illness in the city? How should I know? Reports say people were normal during the day, but at night something happens to them. Some just disappear. Some are found dead with mutations. Scientists are investigating. Should have some recommendations by morning, but rumors are already spreading through the city. What's going on in the city? Fear. People are hoarding like during COVID, locking themselves inside, barely stepping out. Embers dwindling. They say the Coast Guard caught someone. Holy shit, chat, we did that. Sailor tales turned out to be true. Sensation. Last night, a fishing vessel arrived at Blackport Port, bringing with it a creature unlike anything science has ever seen. A humanoid with the body of a fish has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. We were unable to obtain a full comment from the port authorities regarding the situation. However, we hope they will take the sailors' accounts more seriously from now on. I need to get to work. That's the right attitude. Turn on the lighthouse and I'll prep the instructions for tonight. Come in, family? Daddy? Cough. Cough. Hi, honey. Are you doing okay? I'm fine. How about you? I'm alright, but I've come down with something. Don't like it. She's been out of energy for 2 days now, and that cough is so harsh. We tried to get to the doctor today, but the lines were appalling there. Or look for a private doctor in another part of the city, where it's less crowded. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. She doesn't have a fever yet, but I want someone to check her lungs just in case. Will I get a candy? Oh. You're my bravest girl, of course you'll get one. Alright, let's say goodbye now. It's time to get some rest. Bye-bye. Bye, Daddy, I miss you. Good luck with your work. Bye. I feel like we did this. This is bad. Chat, we might have just killed our family. Oh, we can unlock this now? Okay, so there's a light in there now, too, that we have to focus on. So this is day 3 officially. I believe we get 5 days. Someone is calling me on the radio. Respond to hailing. So the university got themselves an entire island. They've set up pontoons and established an emergency port there. Now, if any ship is reporting strange findings, you need to guide them to the island. I'll be checking to make sure you don't screw this up, as usual. How am I supposed to tell what's strange and what's just typical sailor tales? Ask them to fax you some proof. We handed out special devices for that in the port today. If they send it, then they've got something the scientists will want. What's strange and what's not? You know, a dead fishman. That's strange. A drunk captain who claims he saw sea monsters. That's classic. I think you'll figure it out. I understand. I'll get to work. Okay, so the cargo ships still need to go to the Coast Guard. The anomaly ships go to Mystic Point. Anomalies? Holy shit, chat. Why is it always anomalies? Alright, my blanket's falling. It's so cold in my office. Amazing you're still holding it together out there. So far we've only made like 2 mistakes. We only got docked $30 at one point. But I doubt that'll last long. Have a productive night. Over and out. Oh god. Is this the fishing guy? Is he not dead? Nope. I ain't answering that shit. Wait, why is this not work? Oh, the fucking generator. I clicked it too many times. Okay, all the lights automatically went back on. We're good. Door. Are we already tired? Oh ho ho, Keeper, good evening. The surgeon still didn't show up today. I'm afraid you were right about the darkness. What are you going to do about it? We need to wait for his ship, and after that, well, the sea will guide us. Just wanted to say, when he gets back in touch, let me know, will ya? Here's the frequency for my radio. Alright then. I'll be on air, so to speak. Over and out. The lights are out again. Ooh, there's something out there. Oh, you can't see it from here. Can we see it from upstairs? Hi, Zone. How are you? We are playing a demo for a game called Static Dread. It is a, like, kind of Lovecraft slash Papers, Please type game. There we go. Alright, so let's search. Okay. Come in, Keeper. This is Captain Drake. Thanks for guiding that ship to us, the Luxurious. Eddie didn't get me into the kitchen again. No, he didn't, because I had to do this today. I totally forgot yesterday when I said I didn't know what I was gonna do, that I wanted to do this game today. Thanks for guiding that ship to us, the Luxurious. This has been pretty good, though. I'm enjoying this a lot. We learned a lot, including some interesting things about people at the port who've been helping the dealers. The sheriff and I decided it's time to put on a little show for them. Guide me to Blackfort. The port superintendent's in for a long night. You think the port superintendent's been covering for the traffickers? Not on this channel. Just give me the coordinates before it all falls apart. So we saved the city? Hold on. Let's deal with the port first. Then we'll find the source of this mess. If we don't stop this flow, they'll just find another way to smuggle an ember. Wait, hang on. Bay Patrol? Wait. Does it say what he wanted us to do with it? So I guess we just send it where it wants to go? Or do I send it to the police? This one confused me. You already had this wish listed? Yeah, I was lucky enough to like shoot my shot on Twitter for a copy of the demo. And hopefully we'll be getting a code for the final product. I'm very excited. I did not pay enough attention to this one. Let's just send it to Blackfort. Received. Thanks. Heading into port. We'll be in touch. Okay. Someone is calling me on the radio. Lighthouse, this is Misty from the research station. Any news from Jackie? I happened to see it on Twitter. And it was like when they were asking people to request codes. I honestly didn't think that I would even get a response, but I'm so happy I did. Any news from Jackie? Nothing yet. Oh, Jackie. If he shows up, bring him straight to us at the research station. We're closer to the port, and we won't shut him up if he found something out there. His father seems worried. Ugh, his overprotectiveness is driving me up the wall. Jackie and Art aren't even officially together because he doesn't want to upset his dad. I get it. Jackie's his only child, but this constant hovering. Jackie means a lot to you. Fuck. We've been planning to move to Boston together once we saved enough. I know his father wouldn't approve. He thinks I'm some kind of lunatic. Or maybe he's in on it just like the sheriff. We really do love each other. What strange things are happening in the city? Like they'd tell us anything. The sheriff is hiding something, but I found out there were 3 cases. In all 3, people from the same household either disappeared or mutated. But their neighbors who either stayed awake all night or slept with the nightlight are completely fine. These mutations are not natural. It's obviously some kind of weapon, which is tested on us. I'll let you know when he turns up. Thank you. We can't let them take him. Do we trust Misty, chat? What do you guys think? Oh, hey there, Wiki. How about some fish? Got plenty, but the town folks acting like they lost their minds today. Nobody wants my catch. We should grab, like, something for focus. They're slamming doors in my face, giving me looks like I owe them something. What's going on in the village? They've gotten real prickly and downright mean. Won't even look me in the eye when I walk past. It's like they think I'm carrying their kids in my sack, not fish for supper. Reckon it's just their nerves talking. Well, I've seen better days, that's for sure. Fish must be scared of that dang glow, hidden down deep. But I ain't no greenhorn either. I've been fishing longer than most of them have been alive. Can't hide from old me for long. That's okay, Zone, you just got here and we're on day 3 already. That's all. I need to get back to work. All right, Wiki. Back to your work. You're good folk. You don't slam doors in my face like the rest. Take care now, and bye. Where's the fish? Oh god. It's very hard to reach things. I wish this was a little easier. Okay, why is there green? Lighthouse, we can barely see the shore. Everything all right? All good here. How's the weather on the route? Sea is quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. It's like there's a haze. Okay, so this ship wants to go to Marshport. We can do that. Cause they didn't talk about anything spooky, like creatures or whatever. So they can go where they belong. They're not a cargo ship either. Copy that. Harbor lights are visible. Alright, no vessel. The entire city is stunned by the discovery made by a fishing vessel. The university is conducting a thorough research on the creature. The bishop made a statement about recent events. He declared that the glow and what's happening to us is a test sent by the Lord. The, ambient sounds make me so anxious. The administration and the sheriff, meanwhile, are trying to determine if this is an isolated incident or if the aurora is harmful to people. Alright, we got a ship. Lighthouse, come in. Heard them scientists are gathering all sorts of weird critters. Guide us their way, we found something mighty strange. Send photo proof. Sure thing, take a look at this. What a sight, huh? Bright little balls bobbing on the waves. Looks like pearls, but they don't sink, and they glow from the inside. Figured we'd hand them over to the scientists. How's the crew? Well, we're holding up, but something like Scurvy's hit us hard. Got a couple of fellows losing teeth. And me, my hair is falling out. Gotta get to shore soon and grab some vitamins. Is the ship in good shape? You bet. My baby's ridden out worse waves than this. Alright, check the documents. We're gonna send them to the researchers. Well, finally, time to make some good coin off these glowing balls. Sound of a vinyl record player. For all of you out in the night, this track is just for you. Let it remind you that the darkness watches, not just from outside your windows. Sound of piano and violin. Music. Alright, we got a boat. Come in, this is Orca. Is it calm on your end? Everything's fine. How's the weather on the route? The water is calm, but the fish are jumping too often. Like something's scaring them. Alright, so this boat has gotta go to the police because it's a cargo ship. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights of the harbor in sight. No vessel. Hey, come in. Did you see the deputies cordoned off that house on 13th Street? 13 is never good. Some guys in hazmat suits were carrying out bodies in bags. You think it's starting again like back in 20? 4 families live there. The only one they brought out alive was old Molly, the one who always slept with the lights on. Guess I won't be turning off my nightlight anymore either. Alright, I can barely hear you. This is Vessel Pluto. Can you hear me? Pluto, is that you? Filth. The real Pluto arrived at the port 2 days ago. This is filth, risen from the waves, seeking to flood the city. You want to protect your loved ones? Give Pluto to me. And what if the first ship was the copy? Mind your place, pup. Hand that ship over to me and you'll earn my favor. Refuse and you'll feel my wrath. Are you trying to help me? I'm watching you, Keeper. This is my lighthouse. And you'll do as I say, or very soon, you'll disappear. What do you want from me? The lighthouse's power over light and dark, over fate itself. Power doesn't belong in the hands of insignificant insects. So either you prove yourself worthy, or I'll destroy you. Give me my comms back. Hand that ship over to me. Let the darkness swallow this filth. Sorry, I think I've managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Tizzy, transport ship Pluto, requesting passage support. I'll have to send you to the Coast Guard. As you say. That might actually be better. Let them deal with our cargo. Are you a copy of another ship? What? I don't understand what you're talking about. Please guide us to shore. We've had a rather unpleasant journey. It was terrifying when the Aurora hit. I don't know what's happened to the cargo. You don't remember us talking before? Of course not. We've been at sea this whole time. We're just now arriving. I'd never missed the shore, that's for sure. Please guide us to port. The entire crew is utterly exhausted. Chat, what do you think? Do you think the entity is lying, or do you think they're lying? Do we send them to the police, or do we send them to the entity? This one's tough because they don't remember talking to us. And this is the exact person that we talked to. I'm torn. Have you looked at their documentation? No, I haven't. Because it doesn't exist. This is the documentation. Oh, fuck, the lights are off. Hang on. I'm I'm gonna remain good. Coordinates received, proceeding as directed. You are not worthy. Do you even care that they'll destroy the whole city? Or is your precious morality all that matters? Either way, you don't belong at the lighthouse. Your place is in the dark. The lighthouse is out. Figure out what happened. It's either the switch or the lamp itself. Without light, you won't guide the ship very far. Alright, let's go check. We gotta turn the lights on in here first. It's not the door, I don't think. Oh, it is. Village Elder. I just can't... Oh, what's this world coming to? Oh, Keeper, why is it so hard to be a parent? You give them everything and then they up and vanish without a trace. Grab yourself a drink and get some rest. Your boy will be back by morning. I hear you. I do. And yet... This old father's heart of mine just won't rest easy. Is Jackie your only child? He had a brother, a twin, but the sea took him from me. Since then, it's just been me and Jackie. What about his mother? She passed on when Jackie was just a little baby. I raised him and his brother on my own. Back then, I was a strong, sea-hardened man. Now, well, years catch up with all of us. I'll let you know. I didn't read that. I clicked too quickly. Oh ho, thank you kindly, Keeper. Now get back to work. There's plenty riding on you tonight. Alright, we... Hentai shadows. Oh no, we got brought back out again. Oh no. This shit needs to be on. Alright, I think we're good. Nope, this light's not on. Alright. Stop turning the fucking lights off, you asshole. Rotation mechanism is stuck. Everything's good in here. What's the one up? This one. Okay. Radio station disconnected, check the antenna. Okay, I forgot about that part. Okay. Alright, saved. Everything should be good now. No response. Someone's calling me. J.R. L. Lighthouse, come in. Anyone there? This is the Sturgeon. Finally. Hold on, Lighthouse. Don't get excited just yet. The whole crew is dead. I'm the only one left, but I'm badly hurt. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Send me the coordinates. Keeper, is that him? Is that Jackie? Why are you scaring me like this? Sorry, I was just nearby. I heard a familiar voice and my legs carried me over before I could think. I told you not to come to the lighthouse. I know. I know. Just tell me, is it him or not? Yes, it's him. Please guide him here to the village. I can help him here. I know what to do. The scientists have medics. They can help him. Listen, I know this sea. I know how to help him. Trust me. What if the whole ship is contagious? So what? I've survived every illness Jackie's ever brought home. It doesn't matter. Bring my son to me. I think Jackie would want to see Misty. Oh, that woman. She's the cause of all these problems. She won't help him with anything. Her head is full of conspiracy theories and wild speculation. I'll decide myself. I'm warning you, Keeper. Bring the ship to me or we may never see Jackie again. That's it. I won't bother you anymore. I'll prepare to meet him. Should I guide you to Misty or your father? I don't understand. Just send the coordinates. Alright, chat. Do we send him to the creepy guy that broke into the lighthouse, or do we send him to Misty, who is kind of a conspiracy nut, but also a researcher? We're gonna get in trouble for him being here. Chat, get your knives. Okay, so... So Misty says guide the sturgeon to Mystic Point. Either that or we bring him here. I think we bring him to Mystic Point. That seems logical to me. Just in case, because we don't want to spread this disease any farther. Receiving the form. I just want to see Misty one last time. She also said it would, be faster. So... Nah, where was that shadow? I don't like that. The recipient isn't familiar with the father of Misty, so Misty may be better. No, that's... So, okay, so the recipient is very, very injured. He doesn't know what we're talking about. Because he's injured. But basically the father or the girlfriend. That was creepy. The shadow was really creepy. My routine has finally settled. I sleep through most of the day, and in the evening I prepare for duty, tending to the mechanisms. I still berate myself for the bribe, but I believe it was worth it. This lighthouse is perfect for us. I'm glad I could see that for myself, without having to share it with 2 other vagrant workers. My family is still not here, and I'm starting to lose my peace of mind. Today I hired a boatman, gave him nearly all my savings, and sent him to look for them. Are they delayed by the weather, or did something worse happen? How much money do we have? 615. Okay, we need to keep making money. Keeper, you ain't gonna lunge at me, right? I won't. What's going on? Oh, it's just all kinds of awful. I went out with some fish, trying to sell them to the townfolk, see if they'd finally buy some. I was minding my own business, and out of nowhere, this old lady comes running out of her house with a knife, hollering something fierce like a devil. I grabbed my sacks and ran faster than a rabbit. Thought my heart had stopped, came running straight to you. Where is she? Don't see her now. Well, once I got close to the lighthouse, she turned back. Maybe she just wanted me gone. Ain't got a clue. But hey, since I'm here, how about buying something? Not scared to head back into town? Scared? Of course I am, but what else can I do? Gotta live somewhere, gotta earn my keep. Maybe you were too pushy? I didn't do nothing. Out of line? Knocked, offered some fish. Maybe knocked a second time just to be sure. And a third, but still, a knife? I ain't no monster. I think we should be okay today. I'm trying to save money for the coffee machine. I'm heading back to work. All right, Keeper. Watch out for the old grannies now, you hear? Someone's calling me on the radio. This should be the captain. Blackford Harbor. Oh. Everything okay? You want a fine? Don't get on my nerves then. Just go, turn on the lighthouse, and we'll get to work. I should probably take a day off. Find myself a woman. Anything interesting in the news? Send me a paper? Here you go. Corruption at the port. Port authorities caught aiding, smuggling, and drug trafficking in Blackford. At a major press conference today, the sheriff and Coast Guard officials revealed the findings of an extensive investigation. Among those arrested were the port superintendent and several high-ranking employees. Can the port recover from such a blow? They didn't arrest you? Why would they arrest me? I'm just a clerk keeping track of arrivals. What happened at the port? They had us all face down on the floor this morning. That's what happened. The superintendent was taken away immediately. The rest of us were questioned until midday. Didn't get a chance to sleep. All right, I'm on it. All right, I'll stay on the line. You know the drill. Call frequency 144.5. Daddy. Cough, cough. All right, sweetie. Let me talk to him. Here, drink some water. She seems to be getting worse. Maybe I should come back. No, don't. I can handle this. We finally saw the doctor today. She still has a fever. He prescribed antibiotics and said it's bronchitis. We need to start treatment so it doesn't turn into pneumonia. I went to 3 pharmacies today. 2 didn't have what we needed, and the 3rd had been looted. Maybe there's another antibiotic you can use? I'll try again tomorrow. If I can't find it, we'll go back to the doctor. We'll be okay. If nothing else, I'll ask some friends or try old-fashioned remedies. I love you all. Alright, Bunny. Say goodnight to Daddy. Good night, Daddy. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow, love. Okay. So we called the wife and the daughter. Turning the lighthouse on. This will be day 4. Someone is calling me on the radio. Copy that. So we're practically out of the docks. There are no resources to open a new port. So you've been assigned to... you'll read it yourself. Ships must be guided to their designated port. If the port is unavailable, direct them to the quarantine zone until morning. Ships with anomalies must be guided to the research station in Mystic Point. What if a ship has issues? New York's not far. They can deal with their issues there. We just don't have space for everyone. Why the quarantine? It basically means they're just waiting at a specific spot until morning, then heading to their own port. Or they might request passage into the bay. It's easier to sort things out during the day. Got it. Every day, it just gets worse and worse. Let's get to work. No vessel. Oh god. Is that the door? Okay, we have a boat. No one's behind the door. Oh my god, Jordan. That's scary. I can't read it, but it's scary. Come in. This is Wind. Everything alright? All good here. How's the weather on the route? Nothing out of the ordinary. All good. Check the documents. Okay, they want to go to Arkham. So let's see. Let's see, what did the note say? Hang on. Check the documents. Ships must be guided to their designated port. If the port is unavailable, direct them to the quarantine zone until morning. Okay, so let's send them to the quarantine port. Instructions received, heading to port. Thanks for the help. I think Jord is like using the like text generator things that you can just copy paste. Signal received. Come in, this is Captain Drake. Hi, Drake. Thank you, Keeper. We did it last night. We got them. The entire top of this operation was right at the head of the port. They've been covering up smuggling for years, and when Ember showed up, they switched to trafficking it. Did you catch everyone at the port? We got the port superintendent. He personally showed up to oversee the capture of that bait we sent in. Apparently this Ember is incredibly valuable. The sheriff's handling it on land now, but I want to shut down the trafficking at sea. Will this stop the drug flow into the city? It'll slow down, that's for sure. But now we need to destroy the source of this filth. More importantly, we have to act fast before they regroup. What else can I do to help? Wish us luck. We're heading to the island where the poison seems to be made. We'll try to use the element of surprise and take them all down. Good luck. I'll be waiting for your signal. Copy that, Keeper. Stay tuned. Okay, is this the... No, leave my door shut, you fucking asshole. What have you done? You're supposed to light the sea and guide people to safety, but you've handed him over to that scientist. Now she'll turn him into one of her experiments. They love each other. His fate was here with me. His fate was in the sea. But I know what needs to be done. Don't stand in my way again, Keeper, or you'll regret it. Okay, so now we got threatened. So that's fun. Let's check the broadcasts. Ember continues to cause trouble in Blackfort. Due to suspicions of aiding drug traffickers, some port authorities have been detained. It is unknown whether this will affect the port's operation. This news has sparked panic among the population. Come in, this is Eastern Breeze. Waiting for a signal for safe docking. What's the situation on board? Seems fine, though the wind sounds like it's whispering. Nothing out of the ordinary. All good. Okay, so they want to go to Blackfort, which is available. So that means they don't have to go to quarantine. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. We have to go the other way. Okay, go. Copy that. Harbor lights are visible. Brothers and sisters, night has fallen, and darkness spreads its wings over the land. But did he not say, "Let there be light"? And there was light. Do not fear those who come from the abyss. They are not stronger than your faith. Have faith. Sound of a church choir. Let's just double check the lights are all on, because I know they're not. I called that the lights were going to be off as soon as I... Nope. I hate the shadow. The shadow can just fuck right off. Everything good in here? Please guide us to Mystic Point. We found a really strange statue and want to hand it over to the scientists as soon as possible. Send me a photo. Yes, of course. Just a second. We stumbled upon it near some island. Thought it was a person at first. Here you go. It's a stone statue. It's a statue made of stone. But its eyes glow from within, and they shimmer like the aurora. How's the crew? We're fine. Everyone's just scared to go back on deck now. We left the statue there. Didn't want to move it around more than necessary. How's the ship? Scraped up the hull pretty bad with the statue. But otherwise, we're holding up. Check documents. Alright, so they want to go... here. Yeah. That's why they gotta go to the researchers. Great, proceeding onward. Alright, the light's out on the fucking lighthouse. Bitch, leave my lights alone. Fucking... I'm not a shadow. Lighthouse, this is Misty. We did it. Can you believe it? We managed to save him. He was hanging by a thread, but the medics here, they literally brought him back to life. Oh god, I'm so relieved. Did he tell you what happened to them? He only managed to smile at me before. Then there was resuscitation, the surgery. Jackie hasn't woken up yet, but I will find out what they were hiding on the island. What about the rest of the crew? Unfortunately, they all died. We don't understand what happened. Each one died differently. Some were burned, others looked like they'd been put through a meat grinder. Ew. It was a horrifying sight. The medics are doing autopsies now. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it. Congratulations. I wanted to thank you. I can't imagine what I would have done if he had died. He's still weak, of course. The surgery was complicated and there was a blood transfusion. But he'll wake up soon, and it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Keeper. I'll be in touch. This is his father again? I hope it's the fish guy so I can come buy some food. You again. Where's your nanny? I like your eyes. They're beautiful. But they don't belong to this world. And so what? Am I not supposed to be here? Your eyes. They change this place. The more you look. How am I changing it? Do you have children? Yes. Interesting. Yeah, he can see chat. So this is where you've run off to, young man. Apologies, Keeper. We'll be heading home now. Have a good night. That child is so creepy. Stop pretending to knock on the door. Who's going to help you if something happens? Only a few locals are still sane. The hunter, the fisherman, the preacher, maybe the lighthouse keeper. Maybe you should set up a base there. It's away from the village and has a lookout tower. If you can hear me, it means you're still holding on. I know it's hard, but you're not alone. There's light even in the longest nights. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Remember who's waiting for you at home. We're still here. Lighthouse respond, this is Storm on the line. Please provide a heading. Is it calm on your end? Quiet, except for odd noises in the hold. Maybe rats. How's the weather on the route? Let's not talk about it. Please? Check the documents. Okay. Marshport is available. But they have sounds in the... Do we send them to the researchers? Or do we send them to where they belong? Alright, let's just send him to where he belongs. Copy that. Harbor lights are visible. It's been an hour, but they're still walking around. Saw two at the crossroads. No flashlights, and their eyes are glowing. Oh god, I hate when chat smiles. Listen, be careful, even when you're just moving around the house. They're watching for the lights, knocking on doors and windows, but you can't turn off the light. You know that. Curfew, it's not for us. You get it? Oh my god, chat, no! You get it? It's for them. They're waiting for us in the dark. They're coming into our home. Hi, Cake, you're the only one I haven't said hi to yet. Why are you turning these fucking lights off, you bitch? If I turn around and you're being a weird-ass shadow somewhere, there are strange groans coming from the woods. The elder is leading the villagers. I wonder what they're discussing. Oh fuck, they're gonna come attack us. We're so screwed, chat. Even though we saved his son, it's not gonna be good enough. Good evening. I want to turn my whole ship over to the scientists. Something strange with it? Got any photos? What photos? I can feel it. When I sleep, it talks to me. The crew? What crew? It's just me here. I've been living alone on this yacht for 3 days. Aside from the voices, is the ship in good shape? Voices are no joke, you hear me? Take me to the scientists. They don't have pictures. They said not to send them to the... So we'll send them to the quarantine. Finally, I'll be rid of it. Oh, fuck. We got yoinked again. Nom nom nom. I couldn't see the tentacles very easily. One sec. The lighthouse is out. Figure out what happened. It's either the switch or the lamp itself. Without light, you won't guide the ships very far. The antenna is disconnected. Is the generator on? Generator's good. Give me a sec. Just double checking that the lighthouse is working. Oh god, here we go. You've got a problem, Keeper. You shouldn't have left your family on the shore. Stay away from them. Oh what, huh? You gonna threaten me? You're just a helpless little watcher, locked up in your box. Go on, try to step outside. You can't. What about my family? Your boss decided to visit them this morning, to comfort them, offer his support. You mean he wants to seduce her, you fool. Use your wife just to humiliate you, you miserable worm. He wouldn't stoop that low. I trust my wife. That boss of yours, he's gone too far humiliating you, bossing you around, finding you, and now this? Aren't you tired of it? Guide me to the port. I'll make sure the boss disappears. What are you? I'm your salvation. I am your death. I am your fear, your dread. How are you doing all this? The world is changing, becoming more malleable. All I do is shape it in the way I want. Or what if I just don't? You're only making it worse for yourself, Keeper. Give yourself to me or I will consume you. Disconnect. Chat, are you the monster? Have you been the monster this whole time? Ember continues to cause trouble in Blackford. Due to suspicions of aiding drug traffickers, some port authorities have been detained. It is unknown whether this will affect the port's operation. This news has sparked panic among the population. I need a new light for in here. Nah. Is the door shut? I wasn't sure if I had to hide. Okay, coffee time. Actually, outside the door, no one is there. Was that just your imagination? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I hate you. This game is actually so creepy. Radio station disconnected. What am I hearing? Oh, there's tentacles in here. Get out. There's an issue with your rotation mechanism. Go up the tower and restart it. We're good, we're good, we're good. Lighthouse, do you read? A massive supercell is heading towards the harbor. We barely made it out. Please notify all services. Tomorrow's going to be a rough one. Notify the port about the storm. Damn, who's going to handle all this now? The port's in chaos. I'll alert the rescue services. Request a navigation chart from Stormbringer. Yes, yes please. Please guide us into port. We need to haul the yacht ashore and secure it properly. Is the ship okay? It was nearly ripped in half by the waves. I'm not sure if it's fine or not. I pushed it full throttle toward the shore. Nothing else strange? Didn't really take the time to look around. The moment the weather turned, I floored it, straight for the coast. Oh wait, I forgot we have to like go this way. Stay Blackport. Acknowledged. Heading into port. Time to take a rest. The boatman was still nowhere to be found, nor was there any word from Mary. During the day, I am tormented by insomnia and nightmares. Because of this, I fell asleep in the middle of my night shift, and by morning, the sea had cast ashore the body of a sailor. His ship had wrecked against the rocks, together with the villagers. We buried him by the old chapel. In his pocket, we found a copper coin, perhaps a charm. The villagers told me to keep it. Trophies from a wreck belong to those who find them first. And yet, I cannot... Is there any way to see what that says? Apparently not. Phew, what a wind. I better get to the city quick. Here's your delivery, keeper, and I'll be on my way. Hope you're not starving out here. Here's your payment for the last 2 days. Alright, I'll head out before the storm hits. They say it's going to be a strong one, and I'd rather ride it out by my warm fireplace at home, not here in the village. The locals, they don't seem much like people anymore. They're snarling, groaning, locking themselves in, shutters closed, but you can feel their eyes watching through cracked doors. It's enough to freeze the blood in your veins. Be careful with them. Need anything before I head out? What's going on in the city? The sheriff and the Coast Guard have their hands full. Surprising the port is still running after all those arrests. It's only holding together thanks to honest folks. Where were you born? Oh yeah, let's like keep this guy here for longer than we need to by asking him where he's from, where he's born. In Europe, to a small and very poor family. All my kin stayed there, but I moved away. While I could still earn decent money, I sent them what I could. But then things went south for me and I stopped hearing from them. Show me what you got. Wait. We need this. Alright. Cool. We did not have enough money for the gun. But we have a coffee machine now. I don't know if it's like a once per night thing that we can use. I clicked it and thought it was gonna make coffee. Call frequency 144.5. Peekaboo. Anyone home? Oh, honey, sorry. I was putting the little one to bed and fell asleep with her. We walked all over the city yesterday and collapsed from exhaustion. Her fever's still holding. I don't know what to do. Maybe you should go back to the doctor? Where would I find the strength to keep running back and forth? Especially with a feverish child. I wish my parents weren't stuck in New York. I'll think about it tomorrow, darling. I'd better get some sleep. I love you both. Lighthouse, come in. This is the chief. Listen, keeper. What happened at the port really hit me hard. You see, the port director, he was always a role model for me. Be tough with your subordinates, and everything runs like clockwork. Are you alright? I don't know. I just realized it's more important to stay focused and do things right. That's why I'm here with you tonight. I'll help you get through the storm. Here, take the latest news. It's about the missing people. Warning, darkness is dangerous. Scientists have finally confirmed the connection between disappearances and being in dark environments. All registered cases of disappearances occurred in poorly lit areas. Experts recommend sleeping with a nightlight on, or even better, in a well-lit room. What's going to happen to the port without a director? For now, they've put someone from the city administration in charge. But maybe this is our chance to finally take control ourselves. How long have you been working at the port? Oh, a long, long time. People say I could have moved up the ranks by now. But I always thought of navigation as busy work. Why do they need me when there's automation? The darkness. So that's what's trying to get into the lighthouse. You mean the flickering lights and those creepy noises? Be careful out there. Keep the light burning. Let's get to work. Maybe we should have bought the fucking light first. Activate the beacon and I'll prepare the instructions. Standing by. should be day 5. And it's gonna be the worst one yet because we have the big ass storm going on. Someone's calling me on the radio. Keeper, do you read me? The storm has started. Restrictions on ships have been lifted. There will be a lot of traffic tonight. Ships with technical issues, guide them to the Coast Guard. Okay, hang on. We're gonna write this down so that I can see it right in front of me and I don't have to look at the papers all the time. Okay, so... Oh my god, even Cake's starting with the smiling thing. Okay. Bonuses will be awarded if you handle everything correctly. All fines are off for tonight. Receiving instructions from emergency services now. Guide ships to any available port. If there are injured crew, direct the vessel to medical staff at Mystic Point. Ships with technical issues should be sent to the Coast Guard at Deep Creek. Fines have been lifted, bonuses awarded. What about the quarantine zone? It's gone. We've decided to accept everyone asking for help. We can't leave them out at sea, completely unprotected. How are things at the port? After the director's arrest, morale was low, but I had a talk with the team. We decided the best thing we can do now is put all our efforts into helping the ships. How severe is the storm? Nobody knows for sure, but expect heavy lightning and strong winds. Be prepared to handle ships with serious issues. Understood. Waiting for the ships. Good luck out there, Keeper. The ships in the sea are depending on us. Let's not let them down. The storm will rage. This magical time, Keeper. Time for us to see what you're made of. How many ships do you think will perish tonight? How many will crash on the rocks? Be swallowed by the waves. Do you want to stop it? Of course I do. Then open yourself to me, Keeper. Bring me 3 ships. Just 3 ships and I will end this storm. And then I'll have to feed you everyone else. I'm not playing your games. Should have realized long ago. The games are over. And now it's just us. Light and darkness. Everywhere else is but dust. What will happen to them? Darkness will embrace them. Darkness will be satisfied and release the harbor. 3 ships. I'm waiting. Oh my god, the lighthouse is out already and all the lights are out? You're kidding. You bitch. Nah. We're gonna save everybody, chat. I'm locked in. I just gotta check the room to see if the room has light. Oh, that purple light is freaky. Chad, do you see the like purple light coming from that window? That's spooky. How has the storm not destroyed this village yet? The storm is so strong, it's hard to make anything in the forest. Okay, no vessels yet. Emergency announcement. Scientists have confirmed that all recent disappearances are linked to people staying in dark rooms. Experts strongly advise sleeping with a nightlight or in a well-lit room. The cause of this phenomenon is still unknown. Stay cautious and avoid the dark. Alright. This is usable again, so hopefully it's like on a timer. But we do have 4 coffees that I bought, because it seems to make it go away a lot easier. Alright, everything's good. I told you. I told you. You hear me? I knew it before they did. There's no way 4 people disappear and the only one left is that old lady who sleeps with the lights on. What the hell is going on, Mike? Mike, are you there? You didn't fall asleep on me, did you? Okay, we've got no ships so far. What if you turn it off just a little bit for a treat? No. Absolutely not. I'm not becoming possessed by whatever the fuck is going on here and dying. Sorry for the late night visit, Deputy Tides. can I help, officer? It's nothing urgent, I didn't know where else to go. The locals, something's wrong with them. They've grown more aggressive, more withdrawn, especially after the sturgeon incident. They gather by the sea and sing these strange songs. I feel like they're watching me. Yes, I've noticed that too. Do you have a weapon yet? You should get one. I don't like what's happening on this island. What's going on in the village? Ever since Jackie's death, the elder hasn't been himself. He gathered the villagers. They performed some kind of ritual by the sea, and at sunset, the elder outfitted a ship and sailed into the open sea. Is there anything I can do? Keep an eye on the sea, Keeper. The elder sailed straight into the heart of the storm with 10 villagers. It's utter madness, but he might be trying to attack the research station. If the elder's ship arrives and requests navigation, contact us. We'll try to figure out what this secret was all about. Not all the villagers have lost their minds. The pastor's frightened and a few others are too. That saves. The radio station saves. I need to get to the bottom of this. Goodbye, Keeper. This game, everything is available for you. It's just that I find it easier to write down some of the stuff. There's our first ship. Okay. Signal received. Lighthouse. We're approaching. Point us in the right direction. Is it calm on your end? We're holding on. A few people mentioned strange dreams. It's probably just nerves. How's the weather on the route? The sea feels like it's whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one can make sense of them. Sandport. It said send them anywhere. Because he didn't mention anything about tech issues or injuries. Sandport isn't on this map. Copy that. Proceeding along your course. Emergency warning. A severe storm is approaching. Stay indoors and avoid the coastline. Power outages are expected. I'm not giving chat the ships. Repeating. Lighthouse, it's me, Courier. I've gotten lost between the islands and the sea pulled me out farther. I see the lighthouse beam, but I can't figure out how to get through. Give him to me. A man with no roots, no family, no past, no future. No, fuck you. I like the Courier. He's nice. End his suffering. Please guide me to Blackfort. Is your boat holding up? So far, so good. The waves are rough. I won't last much longer out here. Guide me to the port. Any injuries? I'm alone on this boat, and I'm still alive for now. Instead of asking questions, why don't you guide me to the port already? We have to sneak by the monster to get him to Blackfort. Receiving. Thank you, Keeper. The lighthouse is out. Figure out what happened. It's either the switch or the lamp itself. Without light, you won't guide the ships very far. Nope. Lights go on first. I've learned where they are, so if I can't see... The lights are on in here. Lights are on in here. We live off coffee. Lighthouse, do you read me? Hey, call me Don Dooley. We haven't been formally introduced yet, but I've heard about you. You're the one who helped Drake with his little operations. I hold no grudge against you. You're just doing your job, but now I need your help. You want me to smuggle drugs? Just hear me out. A yacht will be entering the port, the Luminaria. You need to make sure that the yacht doesn't reach the port. This is a very important request, Keeper. If you fulfill it, I'll be very generous. If not, you'll learn quickly. You'll quickly learn it's better not to cross me. How convenient. Ha ha ha. Who's on that ship? Enough with the questions. Just do as I say and you'll live a life of comfort. If not, you'll be meeting the ocean floor very, very soon. Destroy the Luminara yacht. We'll be watching. No, we're not doing that. I don't know what the little digging is. Chat, you're freaks. What are you doing? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, that was on. I'm going crazy. Okay, so the coffee is a one-time thing. The dark. Avoid the dark. What could happen here? It's not that scary. I have to. I must. I'll face this thing head on. Wet, squelching sounds. You took my... Choked gasps. Static noise. Oh god, somebody's... I'm sorry. I think I'm lost. Did something happen? I don't remember. I was at home alone and then suddenly I was in the forest. I wandered around. It was so dark and damp. I cried, then I saw a light and followed it. And now I'm here, standing before you. I'll help you in the village. It's just down the road. No, please, don't make me go into the dark. I'm terrified, truly terrified. I'm sorry, please. The lighthouse saved me, led me out of the forest. Can I stay here until morning? I'm not allowed to let anyone in. Please, this is a critical situation. I'm afraid I'll get lost in the night again. I promise I'll stay quiet and out of your way. Otherwise, I'll just sit by the store and cry. No. Why would you do this to me? We were specifically... Oh, she's actually gonna sit there and cry. We were told very specifically not to let anybody in. I'm not cold-blooded. I'm not falling for something. The villagers are all going insane. And there's monsters. I'm just being smart. I've heard this already. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Pluto again. Apologies. We've managed to fix it. Our electronics are acting up. This is Captain Tizzy, cargo ship Pluto. We've made it through the storm. Requesting clearance to dock. Is the vessel intact? The ship is one big problem. Electronics are down. Okay, so that means we have to send him to the Coast Guard. Yeah, but I'm a good demon. I don't have a cult or anything. But we can manage under our own power. Any injuries on board? We've got one. Fatality, a deckhand. He was killed by an electric shock. The rest of the crew is fine. What am I supposed to do with you? There are already two identical Plutos docked in the port. Give them to me. This abomination. Please provide navigational coordinates to the port, or to someone who can assist us. We'll sort things out once we're ashore. Alright, so we need to bring them to the Coast Guard, which is... I'm innocent. I'm so very innocent. God, I can still hear her crying. Hope we'll pass the rocks. The lighthouse is out. Figure out what happened. Okay. Yeah, now there's 3 Plutos. I'm just helping people. I don't care if there's 3 of them. She's gone. Do not. You assholes stay out. It just keeps opening all the doors. Like a freak. Oh, I heard another door. Oh god, I'm going insane. Going crazy. Chat, I'm scared. Receiving, this is Drake. I'm the sole survivor from the Isla. Come on. Come on, give him to me. You'll get a gift from the dawn and you'll satisfy the darkness. Lighthouse, please, I need a route. What did you find? This ember. It's not some clever chemical trick. It's something organic. They're extracting it from... Ah, damn it, just get me to shore. This is critical. I've been offered a deal to send your yacht to its death. Of course, they're ahead of me, Keeper. What I've seen? We have to stop this. I'm completely in your hands. Who have you crossed? We're saving Drake, chat. I like Drake. It's an entire syndicate. They've taken over an island far out at sea. Damn, I need to reach the shore. People have to know. Port of arrival, Deep Creek. Okay. So we just gotta get him to the police. The Coast Guard, whatever you want to call them. Thank you. I hope we still have time to stop them. Strange noise. That was scary. I did not like that. I did not like it at all. We just exist to drink coffee in this game and eat nothing. The coffee saves me. Signal received. Lighthouse respond. Is it calm on your end? Crew's restless. One of the sailors said they heard singing from the water. What's visibility like? Everything's normal. Nothing unusual. She's not there anymore. I don't hear her crying. So, Sandport not on the map, but they said we could send them anywhere. So let's just send them to Blackport. Chorus received. Entering the harbor. Thanks for the light. Emergency announcement. Scientists have confirmed that all recent disappearances are linked. Oh, we already read this one. Come on, come in. This is Ocean. What's the situation on board? Quiet, except for odd noises in the hold. Maybe rats. How's your shift? Course is steady, but it feels like we're being nudged slightly off track. So they're going back to their port in Marshport. That's where they came from. The last time it was safe to send them wherever they were. They had rats on the board too. Understood, course confirmed. Heading to port. Should make sure the lights are on. Heard a boat. Couple boat. Lighthouse respond. This is Sophia Marin on the line. Do you read us? Everything all right? The ship. It doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment, loose the next. It's odd. The sea feels like it's whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one can make sense of them. Okay, injured on board. That means they gotta go to Mystic Point. Lighthouse, we've heard you. Entering the harbor. There's someone in the bushes. Why aren't they returning to the village? Oh, she's fucking sitting out here now. Wait, that's creepy. I don't like that. Please leave my room alone. leave the door alone too, you asshole. They're playing tricks on me, but I refuse to allow it to happen. Nah, did not like that. Why are you out here now? We gotta reconnect the radio station. Okay. Come in, this is Horizon. Ready to follow directions, provide a heading. What's the situation on board? The crew's restless. One of the sailors said they heard singing from the water. The sea feels like it's whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one can make sense of them. Alright, so they want to go to Sandport, but we can send them wherever we want. So we always seem to send to Blackport just because that's like what the instructions were at the beginning. Course received, entering the harbor. Thanks for the light. I told you, I told you. You hear me? Okay. All these are just repeats now. Indistinct rhythmic howls. High-pitched tone piercing the mind. I warned you, but you didn't listen, and now the storm has brought them. Stop that sound. Enjoy it. It might just be the last thing you ever hear. See the eyes. Do you guys see the eyes? Distorted voices and static. Death, death, death. Did I dial the cop after the lady was at the door? No, you couldn't. It would have shown up. Try to stay conscious. Thank you. Thank you for participating in the demo. When you exit the game, a feedback form will open. Tell us what you think. Okay, chat. That was the end of the demo. I hope you guys had a good time. Yeah, but Jord, the frequency that you... Oh, maybe we had to put it in. Oh, you're right. Maybe that was true. Because, like, usually it, like, leaves... It puts it into, like, the beginning of the options, but I forgot there is a way to, like, dial a specific frequency. That's okay, though. We know that for the future. I'm absolutely going to be playing this game on release. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, I have no complaints. There was nothing about this game I didn't like. I thought the atmosphere was super on point. The game itself is very interesting and the mechanics are like simple, but like fun. I enjoyed it very much. And YouTube, you guys, you know the drill. You can wishlist it. The link is in chat if you're interested. Yeah, I had such a good time. 2 and like almost 20-minute demo is crazy too. That was a really long demo and it felt like I had like plenty of time to sit with the game and be like, wow. Yeah, it reminded me a little of Dredge. It's like Dredge if Dredge was like closer to like a Papers, Please style game. Dredge is on my list of things to play on stream. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it from me for today. We will I'm gonna probably take at least tomorrow off. Maybe tomorrow and Sunday. But the next game I think we'll play is Amanda the Adventurer because that's a 3-hour game. And we got Monster Hunter coming up and I don't really want to commit to things that are gonna take me too long to complete. That way we don't have anything started when Monster Hunter comes out. But yeah, I had such a good time today. I've been really, really looking forward to playing this. And it exceeded my expectations, so I'm thrilled. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.